Cody Step here. Traditionally speaking, workflow automations, or even just building out automated systems inside your CRM, has been one of the most difficult things for real estate agents to accomplish. It's often leading to the best among us building them and everyone else kind of going without them. Well, in this clip, I'm going to show you exactly how we've made it fundamentally easier to do exactly this using SAM.
You might have a birthday routine, and that birthday routine could be set to active, meaning whenever you add a new birthday to a contact, it would automatically run this routine, which that part's always been there. The thing that wasn't there exactly was, and we had some additional conditions to deal with it, but now it's kind of a better way, and we'll probably obsolete the old way, is this. If this activity gets put into your calendar, normally the birthday is going to be, way in the past. I was born in 1965, so if you put a record in the database and you put in the birthday, you don't want the activity itself to be generated in the past. You want it to be in the future. So we had previously set up that any activity that was a birthday or that was an anniversary item, technically it's an annual type of field, it would automatically generate the activity itself to the next available year or annual date that isn't past. So if you were in January, my birthday's in February, if you were in January and you put in the birthday, it would actually go ahead and do it for the current year. But if I was entering my birthday, which is in February, but I enter it in July, it would actually bump it around to the following year as being a reminder, because it doesn't want it to be a past due type of activity. And you might come in here and you might have several activities that go along with this. Maybe, one day before this, you want to get cards, or 3 days before this, you want to get cards, sign the cards, send the cards out, whatever, on the birthday, maybe make a phone call, whatever. So you could have multiples of things, and it would calculate it properly. But then the following year, you want to make sure that it does its thing as well. And setting up the repeating piece per item was a little bit daunting, kind of a pain in the rear, honestly. So what we did is we changed out. There was one on-off switch that we had on here, which is a confirmation piece, which really got obsoleted because of some of the ways we decided to change some of the stuff, but it was still on the screen. Decided to remove that for now. Really don't need it anymore. But we've added the option to turn a routine to be an annual routine, set it annually. When you do that, whenever it generates this date, it still goes ahead and does it to the next available annual date. So it bumps it to a non-past date. The other thing that it does is that it starts now doing a counter so that you can go in there and say, well, I want to do this for up to 5 years or up to 10 years, up to 20 years, whatever. Or you can say, I want to do it unlimited. I don't want it to be limited. I just want to always do this. Now, this is particularly useful whenever you're doing listing type activities. Maybe they purchased, actually be more of a transactional thing. They've purchased a property and you want to do like an annual purchase date type thing. Similar type of process where you would set it as an annual, and then every year they would get something new. You can choose then to say, well, for birthdays, I want to do it forever. But maybe for properties, I only want to do it for the first few years. You can go in there and do whatever you want. So by by assigning those, then you have that ability to limit how many times it actually does repeat. So for birthdays, turning this on, whenever it generates this, it will now go through and it will generate the next available birthday for you whenever this routine gets fully completed. So if you've only got one activity and then you complete it, then it'll automatically generate the routine for the following year, and then the following, and then the following. If you've got multiple activities in here, then all of the activities in this routine have to be completed before it will actually generate the next available one for you. Now, what this is going to allow us to do is do some validation checks that the AI will be able to go in there and say, well, you didn't complete something, or it'll give you some more validation checking to make sure that you're getting your different tasks completed, and just make it flow a lot easier.
I think you understand now that if you can describe it, you can build it using SAM. And that's the true power of creating automations that are going to help move your business forward. So I'd like to invite you to actually get inside the system for yourself and start building routines that are going to do that. All you need to do, visit sam.workflowsecrets.info and click the sign up button. This will give you 14 days of access to go and start building out all of those automated systems that you've always wanted to build. Maybe your old system just wasn't able to allow you to accomplish, or you didn't understand exactly what needed to be done. With SAM, it's going to be so easy. And it all starts by visiting sam.workflowsecrets.info and clicking the sign up button. I'll see you inside.